So LeBron James has not played this year. He will not reportedly go on the Lakers' 5-game road trip. He's got a sciatica issue. That's a nerve in the lower back and also where Napoleon was exiled to, sciatica. So my least favorite quality in men is high maintenance and neediness. And I'm not saying LeBron's doing that, but there's some supposition that LeBron has his feeling hurt.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh.
The NBA just dropped a ratings report that has everyone talking. Viewership numbers are through the roof, hitting levels we haven't seen since 2010. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. The league's so-called king is nowhere to be found. And the numbers don't lie about what that really means. Let's talk about what just happened. The NBA released official viewership data for the first 2 full weeks of the season, and it's absolutely shocking. We're looking at a massive 92% increase compared to last season. That's not a typo, 92%. The league is pulling in viewers at levels we haven't seen in over a decade, specifically since 2010 when Kobe Bryant was still running the show. To understand how big this turnaround is, you need to know just how bad things got. Last year, regular season viewership across national platforms dropped to 1.53 million viewers per game. The year before that, 1.56 million. The numbers kept falling year after year. And here's the really embarrassing part. The WNBA was pulling in 1.2 million viewers per game. When the Women's League starts closing in on your numbers, you've got a serious problem. But this year, everything changed. Opening night alone brought in 5.61 million viewers. That's the best opening night since 2010. Those are the kind of numbers the NBA Finals have been struggling to hit in recent years. Something clearly shifted. The product suddenly looks fresh, exciting, competitive again. So what's different? Well, there's one massive absence that nobody's talking about enough. LeBron James, the guy the league has been cramming down our throats for years, isn't playing.
LeBron's going to be watching this team while he's out. And if while he is out, they are struggling, that could lead to the next step.
Down court, Reeves, dug it in. Doncic, 47.
And that'll do it. A disheartening defeat.
Underneath, there's Luka. He puts it up. He puts it in and one. And the Lakers are on their way to evening their home record at 2-2.
Flashback.
Remember what Shams was told by Rich Paul? That the Lakers, Rich and LeBron, they'll be watching every move because the priority at this stage is to win.
Right.
If they're not winning, maybe he's going to have to go elsewhere.
For the past decade, we've watched LeBron James act like he owns the NBA, the self-proclaimed king, the guy with Chosen One tattooed across his back, the player who calls himself the GOAT in practically every interview he gives. But while he was busy crowning himself, he was quietly destroying the product that millions of fans used to love. Let's rewind to 2010. That's when everything started going wrong. LeBron orchestrated The Decision, that infamous TV special where he announced he was taking his talents to South Beach. That wasn't just a free agency move, that was the birth of the super team era, and it killed competition in the NBA. From 2011 through 2020, basketball became predictable. LeBron hopped from one stacked roster to another, collecting cheap rings while actual competition disappeared. First Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, then back to Cleveland when they loaded up with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, then to the Lakers, constantly demanding more help, more trades, more super teams. Every move was about stacking the deck, not about real competition, and fans, they started tuning out. Because who wants to watch a league where the same guy rigs the game in his favor every single season? The whole point of sports is the competition, the unpredictability, the chance that anyone can win. LeBron and his player empowerment movement destroyed all of that. He became the Pied Piper, leading other stars to do the same thing. Kevin Durant joining a 73-win Warriors team. Players demanding trades left and right. Loyalty becoming a joke. The competitive spirit that made basketball great? Gone. And LeBron led the charge. But it wasn't just about super teams. LeBron pioneered something even worse for the league. The era of not trying. Load management became the new normal. Players sitting out games for rest while collecting massive paychecks.
This rest stuff just drives me crazy. You're playing basketball for a living, okay? I understand if you're working in a coal mine that you may need a rest day after it. You're playing basketball.
Guys playing half-effort defense or no defense at all. The game became softer, lazier, less exciting. Sure, LeBron wasn't the only one doing it, but he was the most visible. The face of the league taking nights off, the self-proclaimed greatest player ever not showing up for regular season games that fans paid good money to see. And when he did play, the defensive effort was nowhere near what previous generations gave us.
What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. it was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy.
Flashback. But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all time.
Meanwhile, player salaries kept skyrocketing. These guys were making more money than ever while giving less effort than ever. The product suffered, games became predictable, three-point shooting contests. Teams ran the same plays over and over. Everything started looking the same, boring, repetitive, uninspired. Fans noticed, they're not stupid. They could see the lack of hustle, the lack of heart, the lack of everything that made basketball appointment television, and they started changing the channel. But here's where the story gets interesting. With LeBron sitting out these first few weeks with his sciatic injury, we're finally getting to see what the NBA can actually be, and it's incredible. Nikola Jokic is doing things we've never seen before. The guy's having a career year for the 6th straight season. Let that sink in. Every single year, he somehow gets better. He's the best player on the planet, and he's proving it night after night without any drama, without any super teams, without crowning himself anything. He just plays beautiful basketball. Giannis Antetokounmpo, still dominant as ever. The guy is a 2-time MVP who plays with maximum effort every single night. No load management, no excuses, just pure competition. Then you've got Luka Doncic, absolutely exploding. The man is averaging nearly a 37-point triple-double through the first part of the season. Those aren't video game numbers, that's real life. And he's doing it while making the game look effortless and fun. Victor Wembanyama is leading the San Antonio Spurs to the 2 seed in the Western Conference, a young player bringing a historic franchise back to relevance. That's a storyline that writes itself. The Oklahoma City Thunder won 68 games last year, and they're 11-1 right now. They're on pace to become just the 3rd team in professional basketball history to win 70 games. That's historic. That's must-watch television. And check this out, the Detroit Pistons are 9-2, leading the Eastern Conference behind Cade Cunningham. Detroit, the Pistons. When's the last time anyone cared about Pistons basketball? But now they're one of the best stories in the league. Story after story. All of them good, all of them fresh, all of them possible, because the NBA finally got out from under LeBron's shadow. Here's the part that really stings for LeBron fans. The Lakers are actually thriving without him. They're 8-3 with LeBron sitting out. They're in 4th place in the crowded Western Conference, and they're playing beautiful basketball. Austin Reeves has stepped up in a major way, averaging 31 points and 9 assists per game. The kid is balling out, showing everyone what he can do when he's not standing in a corner waiting for LeBron to decide whether to pass him the ball. The team has energy, they have flow, they play together. It's everything Lakers basketball should be. But now comes the bad news. LeBron is reportedly nearing a comeback. He's been practicing with the Lakers' G League affiliate, ramping up for a return that could come any day now. And you have to wonder, when he comes back, where does this team go? History suggests there's nowhere to go but down. Once LeBron returns, you know what's going to happen. The ball will stick in his hands. Bronny will be forced to stay on the bench instead of developing in the G League where he belongs. The offense will become predictable again, and worst of all, the national TV schedule will jam LeBron down our throats every single night. Now let's talk about Commissioner Adam Silver. For years, he's pushed LeBron as the face of the league. Every marketing campaign, every primetime slot, every storyline seemed to revolve around keeping LeBron front and center, even as the ratings tanked, even as fans turned away. Silver kept force-feeding us the LeBron narrative, but recently something interesting happened. Silver was asked directly who the greatest player of all time is. His answer? Michael Jordan. And then he quickly added, "Don't tell LeBron I said that." That little joke revealed everything. Even the commissioner knows. He knows LeBron isn't Jordan. He knows the whole GOAT debate is manufactured, and deep down, he probably knows that the league's obsession with LeBron has been hurting the product. Silver also said something else important. He said he wouldn't anoint the next face of the NBA the way they did with LeBron. He said the next superstar would have to earn it through competition, just like Jordan did. That's code for, we messed up by pushing LeBron so hard. Other players have noticed the favoritism too. Isaiah Thomas called out the league's bias, pointing out how LeBron gets away with things other players would be fined or suspended for. The double standard became impossible to ignore. And let's not forget the Bronny James situation. The Lakers drafted LeBron's son just to make history with a father-son duo playing together. Never mind that Bronny wasn't ready for the NBA. Never mind that he should be developing in the G League. The league and the Lakers bent over backwards to give LeBron what he wanted, even if it hurt the product. That's been the pattern for years. Give LeBron what he wants, build the league around LeBron, keep LeBron happy, and watch the ratings fall. Let's compare eras for a second. Back in 2010, when Kobe Bryant was the face of the NBA, the league was thriving. Ratings were strong, fans were engaged, multiple teams had legitimate championship hopes. The competition felt real. That was the last time NBA viewership hit the levels we're seeing right now in these first few weeks. Not coincidentally, that was also before LeBron took over as the league's main attraction. From 2011 onward, as LeBron's super team era dominated, ratings gradually declined. Sure, the Warriors-Cavs finals matchups drew decent numbers at first, but even those got stale. 4 straight years of the same finals matchup. Everyone knew what was coming. The drama disappeared. By the time we hit last season, the NBA had hit rock bottom. Viewership at near all-time lows. Casual fans completely checked out. Diehard fans frustrated and vocal about the product's decline. And through it all, LeBron kept getting his primetime games, his media coverage, his manufactured storylines. The league prioritized LeBron's legacy over the actual product, and they paid the price. But now, these first few weeks have proven something crucial. The NBA doesn't need LeBron James. In fact, the NBA is better without him. The ratings prove it, the excitement proves it, the competition proves it. So here's what we know. The NBA just had its best opening weeks in over a decade. Viewership is up 92% compared to last season. Young stars are thriving. Competition is back. The product feels fresh and exciting again. And the one common factor in all of this success, LeBron James is sitting on the sideline. Now he's about to come back. He'll turn 41 in December. The end of his career is finally in sight. And for the sake of the league, for the sake of the fans, for the sake of basketball itself, that end can't come soon enough. Adam Silver won't admit it publicly, he can't, but these ratings tell the whole story. LeBron James's era nearly destroyed the NBA, and the league's revival is happening precisely because he's not playing. The path forward is clear. Stop forcing outdated narratives. Stop protecting one player at the expense of everyone else. Let the young stars shine. Let competition be real again. Let the best product win. These 3 weeks without LeBron have shown us what's possible. The NBA can be great again, but only if they're willing to turn the page and move on from the self-proclaimed king who's been holding them back for over a decade. What do you think? Are the ratings surge just a coincidence, or is this proof that the NBA is better without LeBron? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see more breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. The league is changing fast, and we're going to cover every moment of it. Until next time,